Chills just thinking about it. Oh, jeez, that looks like it hurt.
Hello guys, Gorencroft here. This skin is irrelevant. Christmas is over. I should change it, but that's not what this is about. Welcome back to the ZappedRealm, everybody. And what I'm gonna show you guys is some off-camera stuff, and you can already see it over here. We have a throne room that I was going to work on. I said I would, and I have been working on it quite a bit. So as you can see, there's mobs spawning everywhere. That's a bad thing. I don't want to blow this place up. But over here is the actual throne, which I think looks pretty sick. And then over here we have flags, which is a random design I came up with. I think it looks pretty neat, like an erupting volcano. I think it's really cool. So yeah, we have this weird design of a room with these lampposts. I really try to go like something I've never done before, and this is the part I don't like that much. Those stairs up there should be different, but I think all in all it looks pretty decent. So what still needs to happen about this entire place is, of course, the outside is going to be rooms all around. The middle section, if we just go over here, this middle section still needs a lot of work. Over here we are going up. There needs to be a floor here. Over here is going to be a second floor. Over here I wanted to build the stables. I don't know if this is enough space for that, but I think we should be fine. So then up here will be stables. Down here will be stuff. Of course in the back we have our storage room, which is going to be encased by a nice arch and stuff. There's going to be something down here. Shelling in a lot of stuff. We need to make storage for the stone. I haven't done as much as I would have wanted to, but I've definitely been doing stuff. These lamps are off. Does that mean it's broken, or no? It means it's off. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Over here I want to fix those Enderman holes. We really need to do that soon. We really do. We need to do that. But anyway, over here what I want to be building is the mine. Again, I'm going to do it even differently than I said I would. I think I'm going to dig out a big hole going all the way down, and there's going to be like a crane with a magnet with all iron blocks and ores attached to it, and then there's going to be like big containers, I think you would call those, filled with ores, and like of course the coal one's gonna be the most full one because we have so much freaking coal ores. I think we have like 9 stacks. Let me just check that. That's an interesting subject. We just look at the amount of coal that we have. We have 5 stacks of blocks, and we have over 9. Well, no, we have almost 18 stacks of coal ore. Now if that is not a lot of coal to you, then dude, what the hell? This never had so much coal. But look at the ceiling. Freaking Endermen are they're ruining everything about my ceiling. I really need to find a way. Well, I just need to pillar up and close it all off, but it's a lot of work. I don't want to do that in survival, at least. But of course I'm not gonna cheat. And then here's a lot of stuff that needs to be dug out still. It's going to be probably some kind of farm-ish area up here. With some kind of farms. I don't know. Maybe like a melon farm going up to the top. But yeah, over here is going to be purely decorational mining system. And it's going to be really epic. I'm planning on like doing... Maybe this thing will be like an item elevator. So items will be going up through that. And they will come out over there, and they'll be like spewed out by dispensers into a water stream that's transporting them to over here, where they will do other stuff, and eventually they will end up in the sorting system, and they will be stored up somewhere. And yeah, it's all gonna look really cool. I think it's gonna be a very neat place. Now what I also want to do is have a couple of stations around the base where you can just put in items. And then over here I've got a little bit of preview on that. There will be a track going along my base, and it's gonna be like 5 minecarts with chests on that track, and they'll just go around picking up the items and putting them into the sorter. So it's really that easy. That's all it's gonna do. So if you have like a chest over here, it will just have a hopper and facing into the chest that will go by, and they'll pick up the items and they'll go round the way they go, and it will take them forever to like drain an entire chest, but that's fine. I think should like just put some junk items, like, oh, I have so much cobble, just put in some cobble, because you don't need it at that time. It's better than throwing it on the ground, which I do sometimes. I just throw things on the ground. I can use this helmet. This is like chests I found like this one day. I think someone died here and someone stored his stuff in that chest and no one ever picked it up. It's kind of weird. Oh well. Well, anyway, what are we gonna do today? We are, of course, we have a plan, and you have read it in the title. Most likely, if you read the title. Do you read the title? If you don't, then you don't know what we're gonna do today. If you did, then what am I talking about? Alright, we are going to make a to-do list, and this is kind of inspired by Seth Bling, his Mindcrack notification board he did on season, I think 2, the last season of Mindcrack. Seth Bling made this big notification board and was just a very big white space, just basically an entire map filled in with, I think he did it with Saint Clay, and it was all white, and it was the Mindcrack notification board. We want to do something similar, very similar indeed. We are going to make a map, just a regular map like this, and it's gonna be the Goron Craft to-do list, or the ZappedRealm to-do list. And what we will just simply do on it, we'll have the top and it will be say to-do list, and we'll just write down things on it, and whenever we have finished something we can put a big red stripe through it. So what I'm gonna do now, and I don't think, let me just see, no, there's a bit of a I wanted to talk about this. Let's just grab some freaking, we need to make a quick snow generator. So let's just get a bunch of snow cones. It was then that Goron realized he'd destroyed his staircase leading up to the top of his mountain, leaving him with no way to reach it. And he was like, oh shit, I can't reach the top of my mountain. It's right there. Help! I need ender pearls. Alright, now that we're finally on top of the mountain, I need a little bit of snow, and then we can do the thing I wanted to do. So let's just get a bit of snow. Sweet, sweet snow. Yeah. And I actually needed some stony stuff as well. So let's just get some stony stuff. This is a bit of an ugly thing. Oh wait, oh yeah, of course we have the haste. Okay, I'll take that stony stuff. I'll go into the ice farm. We can maybe integrate this somewhere. Hello ice farm, you are doing pretty well. Okay, can we integrate this somewhere in the back over here? I'm sure there's space. It's not gonna take up that much space, so let's just build this thing like so. I need more stony stuff, or I need to use less. That's also a possibility. Right, I need one more stony stuff. How about you actually, but nope. Just one stony stuff. Alright, break the wall. And you can go in there. Alright, so now in 1.8 they kind of changed how snow gunners work and stuff, so they are not as useful. So I wonder if we just put a whole lot of them, will that help? So I'm just gonna put a whole lot of them, and we will see if that makes us able to have a decent snow production. And if not, well, I'm not gonna make the dog camp snow farm because that thing takes a while to build and I don't have the time for that right now. Or the patience actually. So yeah, I want a whole lot of snow. I'm gonna need a lot of snow. So let's see. Yeah, this is decent. This is actually pretty quick. I like it. So yeah, oh, sorry, I bumped against my mic with my knee. How did I do that? But I'm gonna do this, and we are filling up pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna do this for a while, get a whole lot of snow blocks, and I'm quickly gonna calculate how much I actually need. I hate math. It's simple math, and it took me a little while to find out. We need about 9.5 chests, small chests that is. So that's 9.5 small chests of snow blocks for filling in an entire map with white. Now I don't know if you guys know this, but that is a lot, and I don't like that. Looks like we are going to need quite the amount of snow. And that is when Goron started to wonder, maybe I should just use like a different white block. But what would that other white block be? So what are all the white blocks? I'm just gonna look that up as well. What are all the white blocks? Because you have, oh shit, I killed one of them. Let's try not to do that again, because that's going to slow things down drastically. But what other white blocks do you have? You have white stained clay. You have quartz. I could use quartz, kind of, a little bit, maybe. And when you have white stained clay, which is kind of easy to get, and my first shovel broke, I just get a new one. White stained clay is a possibility, yes. Quartz is a possibility, but I don't have that much. White wool is a possibility. I have none of that, like maybe half a stack in total. You have snow layers, but that's just really annoying to craft. You have, I think that's everything I can, diorite, but no, I'm not gonna mine diorite for that. That's freaking, I'd be better off mining white stained clay, because you only need haze 1 for that. And time to craft. I need a better way to craft these things. Wait. Let me just... Oh, of course, they are backing up in the back a bit. Okay, but I'm just gonna throw all of you guys out of here. I don't want you in my life. And there you go. Easy crafting. 1, 1, 1, 1. Anyway, what I was talking about before we got really distracted by snowballs and broken item sorters and, well, not broken, unfinished. Anyway, we moved to a server. The ZappedRealm is no longer a realm, so our name doesn't make any sense. I just got a Skype message. You probably heard it, and you're like, Goron, turn off your Skype. But I didn't. What you gonna do? So anyway, we're on a server, so our name doesn't make sense, but at least we have a server. So I can use shaders, which I definitely plan on doing. Just doing a base tour with shaders, that would be really cool. Doing some panning zoom in game mode 3 and cinematic mode on, that would be really epic. We can make a cool trailer for our base. It's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break. When it's gonna break, and it broke. There we go. That took a while actually. 1, 1, 1. And yes, I just got another Skype message, I noticed. I'll check in a bit, because you guys are also important. I care for you. So what is also in the life of Goron at the moment? Is that all? Is that all you got for me? How long is this gonna take? How many shovels is this going to take? It's gonna take forever. That's it. I need a lot of chests over here as well. I need, well, 10 chests. No. Well, fuck. I need 5 double chests of snow blocks. Why? What am I doing with my life right now? Ah well. I at least I am not... What can I say here? I will see you guys maybe once I start building the thing. I don't know. I would love to do a third-person time lapse of building the thing, but there comes the other thing. That's what I was talking about. Something went wrong with our new amazing server thingy, and for some reason, nor Damien or me, that made no sense. None of us have any admin rights, which we are supposed to have. So that's a bit of an issue, because we'd like to admin. I just threw away my shovel. Goodbye, shovel. Yeah, none of us have admin rights, which is a bad thing, because we like to do like time lapses. We still need to add my camera account that I got at a certain point onto the server, so that I can do third-person time lapses, which I really want to do, because those things are awesome. I really like the way that they look and all. So yeah, those are things you can look forward to in the future. We will get them fixed eventually, so that's gonna be really awesome. But I'm gonna see you guys back once I have so much snow that I'll be drowning once it melts. Basically. Goodbye. For now. See you back. Love me. Alright, so after spending about an hour to get this much snow, I kind of gave up. I would need these many... Well, maybe that's not right. Maybe I did some miscalculation, but I think I would have needed around this much stuff in shovels. Oh no, wait, that would have been converted into shovels for this project. So I'm kind of on the entire snow pot. I really don't want to do this. So what I think I'm going to do is go to the mesa and just mine out a lot of stained clay. And I actually looked it up on the wiki, which I should have put on my other screen right now, but I didn't. And actually the white from the stained clay is a little bit different than the white from the snow on the map, but I don't think it matters really much if we just, I don't know, I don't care, okay? I just want this thing to be done. Why did I open that door? I could have just walked around it. I don't even know. Why did I climb that ladder? I could have just walked around it. I'm way too close to my microphone. What am I doing? Sorry about that. That was rude. I didn't mean to do that. Why did it rotate? Oh look, we actually have quite a lot. Well, not really. We can also paint all of these. That will give us a fair amount. Let's just grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just grab 2 stacks of bones. I don't know how much I need. I'm not a calculator of any description, if that was what you were thinking. So fuck off. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go over to the mesa with a haze beacon, and I'm just gonna mine out a whole lot of white stained clay, because it's just a lot easier than all this freaking digging. It's just it's a bit more interesting and less. I'm doing this the wrong way around. So yeah, look how much quicker that went. We almost have one chest full already. So freaking this all needs to be pretty much full, and then I'll be happy. And we also need to find a location, and yeah, I'm probably gonna go somewhere like rather close to base, but not too far away. Maybe, wait, let's just look at this map. What if we just take I think I'm just gonna take one of these maps and go just outside of it. I think that is a good idea. So probably right around here, because then we also have an ocean to deal with, which is actually kind of neat. And it wouldn't be too far away. We're probably like, I don't know. I actually don't really care either. I'm just gonna make this thing. You know, when you guys see me back, I'll make this thing. I'll be making this thing to the mesa.
Check this out.
Alright guys, so now to finish off the episode I would like to show you the finishing result, but this is where the part of the title comes into play. So I got a bit bored of making the map while doing it, so I started to work on some other things before I wanted to finish it off. This is also kind of why the episode took so long to come out, because I was very busy with school and with this. So I went to the end to enchant some more pickaxes so I could dig out some more parts of the mountain, stuff like that. Just work. Do a lot of work. And then when I went to the end, the ender dragon was there and there was nothing. So the end had been reset. So I contacted Damien, and then he found out that there was some corrupted files in the server which needed to be fixed by resetting the realm back to the point we were before transporting from realm to server. So we are now back to this, which is a shame because this room was almost finished, but I didn't like some parts of it anyway, so I guess it's fine. I'll just have to do some things over. Especially this arch could have done better, and over here the way the arch connected up to the roof was a bit ugly. So yeah, I'm happy I can do those things over. I'm not really mad. It's all for a good reason, because the realm was just, yeah, it was broken. It would have broke everything if we wouldn't have reset it, so that would have been worse. So at least like my item sort of still there. That roof part, which was took a long time to make, is still there. Just small bits, and of course the entire thing, the map that we've been working on in the today's episode, is gone. So that's a big shame, but I don't know. It wasn't that important anyway, so might do it over someday. I don't know. Oh, and that's gone. Gone into the solder. So yeah, I might do it over someday, but I don't really know if I will. So that's pretty much it. This is the end of the episode. So if you enjoyed, then make sure to leave a like, favorite if you still favorite. We have this discussion in Reddit and Clang too. Like, who still favorites? I don't. Anyway, subscribe if you haven't already. I will try to make more of those third-person time lapses in the future. Maybe of building this throne room. That would be pretty neat. And of course other parts of the base that still need to be done. We can do a digging montage of still digging out that part of the mountain. We can do a montage thing of filling up the roof, even though I'm starting to doubt I'll do it. Or, well, I'll do it really meh. I don't know, it has to be done, I feel like, but I don't really feel like doing it, so meh. But yeah, this place was already destroyed and used to make the new mines that I'm planning to build, but that has to be redone, and then we can do a lot of stuff. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the ZappedRealm. Make sure to check out the things I told you to check out. If I've told anything, it's been a week or maybe even 2 weeks since I've recorded the previous parts of this episode, so I'm kind of, whoa, that is dangerous, I hurt you. So I'm kind of a bit, ooh, that was interesting. I am kind of confused of what, I can't really remember everything that I did, but I'll just edit the video right now, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.